yourself.
I'm blessed, highly favored, and highly flavored. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I do it every time, but I come out untouched, unscathed, unblemished. You know what I'm saying? It's the God I am. I want to say thank you to the universe. Thank you to the stars. Thank you to everything in this universe that brought me out through this situation safe, because I could have lost my life. I've been living wild for a long ass time. I'm going to try to calm down because I know I'm a role model and people look up to me and follow me, but I'm going to continue to juke this house and leave somebody lost in the splash up in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to sound ignorant because I definitely could have lost my life. But hey, man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm wild and we survive, baby. We got to survive. We got to live. You know what I'm saying? I was scared. Man. I thought I was getting profiles. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were trying to get me.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about SAICE Walka getting arrested after taking the police on a high-speed chase where he was going over 130 miles per hour. Let's talk about it. So, the SAICE father, SAICE Walka, Houston's own, was arrested after going on a high-speed chase in a Trackhawk, a Jeep Trackhawk, and he ended up crashing, and they say his car flipped over about 4 times, right? So thank God he survived, and they said he woke up with his arm handcuffed to the hospital bed, and has a court coming. So the SAICE father, man. Now, how do I feel about this? First and foremost, we just got to be real about the situation, right? Like, a lot of people love SAICE. Like, SAICE has a lot of people that really genuinely mess with him, because SAICE does a lot for a lot of people. SAICE does a lot for a lot of people. Not only the community, you'll always see SAICE giving stuff away, giving random people money, like looking out for the OGs in the Houston hip hop scene. Like, SAICE did a lot. Like, this is stuff that I know, right? To be fact, like, SAICE did a lot for a lot of people. So a lot of people mess with SAICE, right? A lot of people depend on SAICE. He feed a lot of people around him in TSF, right? Like, he running a Fortune 500 business pretty much, per se. And when you a young black multimillionaire and a lot of people depending on you, and you got a lot of freedom, do a lot of things, a lot of stuff can come with that, right? So I'm not condoning SAICE taking the police on a high-speed chase. I don't know what happened in that situation. I can't say. Maybe he might have been sipping good and smoking good and just felt like, fuck it, I can outrun them because I'm in a Trackhawk. I don't know, right? But whatever the situation is, the main thing that I would say to SAICE is, number one, it's way too many people depending on you for you to put your life at risk like that. Like, way too many, bro. Way too many people depending on you for you to put your life at risk. Not only is it way too many people depending on you for you to put your life at risk like that, but the city behind you too tough for you to put your life at risk like that, right? Like, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Well, really, number one is you could have hurt somebody. Not even just yourself. You could have hurt somebody else, right? Doing 130 in a Trackhawk, that's a lot of metal going really fast. So, thank God nothing happened to SAICE, but thank God nothing didn't happen to nobody else, right? So we thankful SAICE didn't crash into nobody, because you could have hurt somebody and potentially took their life and derailed your whole career and your whole brand, right? Like, you got to take that wake up call. You know what I'm saying? Like, SAICE has to take that wake up call. He has to understand, I could have literally just derailed my whole brand, my whole empire from making a bad decision, right? And then also, like I said, too many people depending on you, right? SAICE got kids, SAICE got, he just too many employees that depend on him, and people that he work with, his partners that are in his label. It's just too many people he work with that depend on him for that to happen, right? So he gotta watch that, right? Like, these are all things that are important, man. You building a big brand, And nobody wants to see nothing happen to you like that, right? And then on top of that, Sauce already got to know the police already on them, the feds already on them. Members of associates of TSF have already been hit with a RICO on like drug charges and trafficking. Y'all know the type of trafficking I'm talking about. And that, you know, it's been multiple arrests around him for people around him. Like, he know the feds is on him. I remember he was starting up his own strand of marijuana. They had got him and found where he was at and arrested him for that. Took the marijuana. Like, they looking for any little thing on Sauce to lock him up, right? Like, he can't give them no ammunition. So when you know the police is after you, you know they gonna lock you up, you putting your life at risk, your brand at risk, right? The people that depend on you and the city, right? You don't want to let the city down. So it's a lot of stuff riding on that. And the only reason that I'm saying speaking like this, bro, is because Sauce Walka to me is the equivalent of like Icewear Vezzo, right? If you hear these guys talk in interviews, if you ever heard them talk, they both are extremely intelligent. You don't build a multi-million-dollar brand from the ground up, whether it be TSF or Iced Up Records, without being an intelligent human being. They're both extremely intelligent. They're both extremely woke. They understand how life works. They understand how energy works. You know, they understand, you know, being a good person and respecting the people around you. Like, these are very intelligent black men. That, you know, intelligent black men that come from the streets. So I know how smart Sauce is. Like, don't let all the antics in his you know, I don't even want to say character, because Sauce be being himself, right? But he'll like overemphasize one area because he built a brand off of it, right? But if you just listen to him talk, if you just talk to him and just listen to him talk, the man is very articulate and very, very intelligent, right? So I know he knows better. Okay, so, you know, just make sure you stand out the way, man. Don't nobody want to see nothing happen to Sauce. Don't nobody want to see him go to jail or him lose his life or, you know, any of that type of stuff, right? Because he has to know that type of stuff is out there. So just be careful, man. Get you a driver. There's nothing wrong with that. You a boss. You know what I'm saying? Get you a driver. You know, and just make sure you got people around you that got your best interest in mind, man. Because, I mean, taking 12 on a high-speed chase, I know coming from the culture that we all come from, like, that's something that, see, I'm not going to speak on that and act like I ain't never drove off on the police, right? I'm talking about much younger, in my much younger life, right? Early 20s. But yes, like, whereas we're adults now, it's no need to do that. It's no need to do that, right? You just risking way too much, right? Pull over, whatever they would have asked you, you would have had it. It was nothing they could do to you, you know. But I know you're in that hawk and probably feel like you could get away, so I can understand it both ways. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I can't understand it. I mean, you in a track hawk and the police might have been 4 or 5 cars back, and you probably just felt like, oh yeah, I can definitely get away on them. It ain't no way they can catch me. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the mindset. If that was the mindset, I really don't know what was going on, right? But one thing I do know is that Sauce is intelligent and he got a lot to lose, and there's no need to put all that stuff on the line for whatever reason, right? Because you got the money to fight anything, you got the money to beat anything, and you got the intelligence to understand and to know how to get out the way and stay out the way and be out the way. So we praying for Sauce, praying all is well. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this situation, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. You know, should Sauce just went ahead and pulled over? Y'all talk to me, man. It's the guy who is Billionaire, Big Favor, Big Abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who is Billionaire, Big Favor, Big Abundance. I'm gone.
Adios, yo.